This conference will now be recorded.
So in the last class, we have seen about JSP action tags and JSTL. So today let us develop an application using all the concepts what we discussed in last two classes. The application we are going to develop here is, we are going to accept the customer details, like create a HTML file which accepts customer details like customer name, username, password, age, and email. Create a JSP page. Create a JSP page which inserts the customer details in customer table, in customer database table, right? So we'll be just creating a customer form, a HTML form where we accept the customer details, and we want to display we want to insert all those details into customer table. So let us do this task. So the first thing is create a table customer in MySQL. In MySQL, create a table. Open MySQL prompt and create the table like this. Create table customer with the customer name, varchar of 10, comma, username, varchar of 10, comma, password, varchar of 10, age, int of 2, email, varchar of 20. We are just creating one database table customer. Let me do this. Use MySQL. Use Java 16, our database name. Now create table. Create table customer, the customer name, varchar of 10, comma, username, varchar of 10, comma, password, varchar of 10, age, int of 2, email, varchar of 20. Now let us create the welcome page. And one more point here. What are the details we are accepting from user? Those details we want to insert into a JavaBean class object. So for that one, let us create one JavaBean class first. Create a JavaBean class customer in MyPack package of web project. It is create a. So what we have done up to now, we have just created one customer table in MySQL. Now let us create a JavaBean class customer. Open Eclipse. So in MyPack package, in the last class we have created a package. Now in MyPack package, right click and say new class. Let us create a class customer. Go with the properties. Private string customer name, private string username, private string password, private int age, private string email. Now we have to generate setters and getters. How to generate? Right click and say source and you can see the option generate getters and setters. Select all and say generate. That's it. Your Java Bean class is ready now. Now the next step, create a welcome page. Create a welcome page, customer.html in web project. Right click on web project and say new HTML file, customer.html. This in the form action equal to save customer.jsp, and since we are accepting password, same method as post. When we click on submit, we will connect to save customer.jsp. Now this in the form customer name, input type equal to text, name equal to first name, username, input type equal to text, name equal to username, password, input type equal to text, name equal to password, age, input type equal to text, name equal to age. Whatever the names we have given in Java Bean class now, the property names, same names we have to use here. Email, input type equal to text, name equal to email. Then one submit button, input type equal to submit, value equal to save customer. When we click on the button save customer, it connects to save customer.jsp. Now let us create this save customer. This is the major important code, save customer. Create a JSP file, save customer.jsp in web project. I click on project and say new JSP file.
Backend database content
Yeah,
HTML JSP.
yeah. Swati, any question?
No, sir.
Okay, right, no issues. So let us create a JSP file, save customer.jsp. Now, here we want to connect to the Java Bean class customer. How to connect? We use the tag JSP colon usebean. Yesterday we have seen on this one. JSP colon usebean, ID equal to customer, ID equal to customer, class equal to ID means the object name, class equal to mypack.customer, mypack.customer, and scope equal to session. Complete code, whatever we have discussed, it is same. Now we have to invoke the setter methods. So JSP colon set property, name equal to customer, property equal to star. That's it. With these 2 lines of code, your object, customer object is ready with values. Now what we should do? We should take this object data and put it into customer table. So for that, let us write the script code. So here we'll say boolean flag equal to insert customer dot save customer. That customer dot save customer. Okay, then to this method we'll pass customer object as an argument. Okay, so just Hello, Susmita.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi. So we are just doing one example today using all the concepts what we discussed. The first thing I've done is I've created one simple customer table in MySQL. Then we have created a customer JavaBean class, with these properties: customer name, username, password, email. Then one HTML form. That's it. Now we are going with the save customer. The first thing, we have connected to customer JavaBean class and we made that object ready with values now. Now what we want to do, we want to take this object and insert into table. That's the task here. So for that, we are going to create a class insert customer with a method save customer. To this, we'll pass the customer object. If the record is inserted, if this object is inserted into the table, then we are going to return here as true. We'll return here as true. So we'll check here. If flag means if the record is inserted, then we'll display the message to the user out.println customer added successfully. We'll just create one hyperlink, customer added successfully. Right? Now, let us create a hyperlink here. Ahref equal to customer.jsp add new customer. If I want to add one more new customer, just we have to click on this hyperlink. Then one more hyperlink, display customer.jsp. Here we'll say display customer details. So when you click on the hyperlink, display customer details, this will connect to display customer.jsp. This will take care of displaying all the customers what we have added in tabular format. That's it. That completes this save customer.jsp. Now let us create the class insert customer. Create a class insert customer in my package. Insert customer.java. Right click on my pack and say new class insert customer. In this, import the SQL package as we are going to connect to databases. Import SQL package. Right there. Now in this one, create a method public static boolean save customer, which takes customer object as an argument. Now what we have to do, we have to take the one value of your customer object. Let's just take one variable n equal to 0. I'll discuss what is the use of n variable. Now take one property value from customer object like this. String customer name, customer dot get customer name. String username, customer dot get username. String password, just we are calling the getter methods. Customer dot get password. Int age equal to customer dot get age. String email equal to customer dot get email. That's it. So whatever the object we pass to this method, we are just pulling out one value, property value here. Now these values we want to insert into customer table. For that, go with the database connection. Now do the database connection like this: class dot for name, form dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot driver. Establish the connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection, jdbc colon mysql colon / localhost colon 3306 / java 16, our database name, username is root, password is root. That's it. With these two steps, we get the connection to database. Now go with prepared statement. Prepared statement is equal to con.prepared statement. What is the command to insert? Insert into customer values. So values, these values we want to insert into table. So how to replace Java variables? What is the syntax? Single quote, double quote plus the variable name plus double quote, single quote, comma, single quote, double quote plus the variable name plus double quote, single quote, single quote, double quote plus password plus double quote, single quote. Then next one, double quote plus age plus double quote. Why we are not using single quote? Because of integer type. Then single quote, double quote plus email plus double quote, single quote. That's it. Simple insert command. Now execute this command. N equal to st.execute update. When you call the method st.execute update, this record will get inserted into the table. If the record is inserted, the value of n will become what? 1. If the record is not inserted due to some reasons, the value of n will remain 0. That's the use of this n variable. N variable is for what purpose? To check whether record has been inserted or not. If it is inserted, n value will be 1, else it will be 0 as it is. Now we can check here now. If the value of n is 1, then we return true. Means the record has been inserted, else return false. If the record is inserted, it's going to return true. So here in this method, when you call insert customer.save customer, if this record is inserted, it is going to return true. If it returns true, we'll get the message customer added successfully. Else we won't get this message. Right? Now, since insert customer is a class belongs to mypack, import the package here. How to import Java packages in JSP? %@page import equal to mypack.insert customer. The error will go off now. Clear up here, all of you? Clear? Any questions? Right? Now we are left out with what now? Display customer.jsp. Create a JSP file, display customer.jsp in web project. Finally, run the application customer.html. Let us go with this file now, the last one. Right click on project ends in new JSP file, display customer.jsp. Now here in this one, we want to make use of JSTL tags. We want to use JSTL tags to get connection to database. So whenever we want to use JSTL tags, what we have to use? Like this, %taglib URI equal to http://java.sun.com/JSP/JSTL/code. Prefix equal to C. Giving the prefix name as C. So this C refers to core tags. Now we want to even go to database connection. So we have to say here, instead of core, we have to say SQL. We want to use JSTL SQL tags. Prefix, I'm going with SQL. Prefix names are our wish. So first step, we have to get the connection to database. How to get? SQL colon set a data source. We are having a tag, set a data source, variable name, data source, provide the database connection properties here. Driver equal to form dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot driver. URL equal to jdbc colon mysql colon / localhost colon 3306 / java 16, our database name. User equal to root, username is root, password equal to root. That's it. With this tag, we get the connection to MySQL database, and that connection is referred with which variable name? Data source. Now go with body tag. In body tag, we want to execute the command select star from customer, because we want to pull out the records present in customer table and display in tabular format. So we have to execute the query. So for that, use the tag SQL colon query variable equal to customers, data source equal to, how to refer to the variable, dollar curly brace data source. Then say select star from customer. That's it. This is the command we want to execute. So when you say select star from customer, which database it is going to connect? We have referred $data source. $data source is referred connected to MySQL database with this database. Then when you say select star from customer, it's going to pull out all records from customer table and it's connected to customers variable. So this customers contains all the records of customer table. Now display that customer table data in tabular format. So to create table border, create a table row. In the first row, we'll display the headings. Table heading, customer name, username, password, age, and email. Now traverse this customers variables. How to traverse? Using for each loop, C:\, for each, variable equal to customer. No need to remember the code, just understand, that's it. No one will ask you to write the code in front of them without seeing. Okay, just understand the code, what is happening. C:\, for each, variable equal to customer, items equal to $customers dot rows. What is this customer dot rows? Customers is connected to this table now, the records of the table. Now when you say $customer dot rows, it's going to pull out one record from table, and that one record will be stored into this variable. So this for each loop will repeat for how many times? Depends on number of records present in table. Now display every record in tabular format. So for every record, create a row. In table data, C:\out value equal to $customer dot customer name. We are taking one column data now. Select that, go with the other values. Username, password, age, and email. Username, password, age, and email. That's it. It completes our application. Clear, all of you, this application? Right, compulsory practice this. When you practice, you will get errors. Try to rectify that. Unable to rectify, please ask. Now run the application from customer.html. Then see, it's asking the details. So username, customer name, then username, I'll say Raj123, password again same, Raj123, age some 22, email raj@rt.com. Now save customer. If the record is inserted, what we get? See, customer added successfully. And 2 hyperlinks: add new customer, display customer details. If you click here, add new customer, okay, sorry, here we have to say customer.html here, not JSP. Okay, customer.html. Now let us run the code again. Let us go with one more. Ramu123, Ramu123, age some 23, email ramu@rp.com. The password is visible. Let us just change the input type equal to password later. Okay, then save customer, add new customer. Then go with again one more. Ramya123, Ramya123, age some 20, email ramya@rt.com. Save customer. Like that, how many records you want to insert, you can insert. And when you click here display customer details, it's going to pull out all the records and displays in tabular format. Got it, everyone? This application, right? In this customer.html, your input type equal to what? Password. Okay. Right. So in our code, we are having one drawback. In our code, we are having a drawback. The drawback is, in future, if you add something like address in this customer job in class, if you add customer address, then do we need to modify this piece of code? Do we need to modify this piece of code? Yes, right? Here we have to say string customer address equal to customer.getAddress, and this command also we have to modify. This command also we have to modify. That is one drawback. Means whenever you change, whenever we update our customer Java in class, every time we have to come to this insert customer class and we have to update this piece of code. That is one drawback. Because you are here, the JDBC code, we are using JDBC code. JDBC does not play with objects directly. It cannot play with objects directly. That is one drawback of JDBC. And one more drawback of JDBC is, here we are connecting to MySQL. In future, if I want to change to Oracle, again we have to come back to the program and modify it. And sometimes the SQL commands may differ from database to database. So because JDBC is database dependent, what are the drawbacks of JDBC? It is not object oriented, it won't play with objects directly, and it is what? Database dependent. These are the drawbacks. Then how to rectify this problem? How to rectify this problem is by using ORM frameworks like Hibernate. What we do here, we just go with the method like this. Public boolean, whatever it may be, you want to take save customer, and we take customer object as an argument. Then what we do here, the code is very simple. Just we use the method save, predefined method of Hibernate, and we pass the object. That's it. We pass the object. So this save method is common for any database, and I'm playing with object here. So Hibernate is what? It is object oriented and database independent also. That's the main beauty of this Hibernate framework, which we are going to start in next week. From the next class, I'm going to start off with Hibernate framework. So from next week onwards, the classes are very, very important. Don't miss any single class till the end of our course. So just I'm recapping the topics left out in our case. First, we'll start off with Hibernate. That will take 3 days. Web services, it will take 2 classes. Then Spring, 6 classes. Then Microservices, 2 classes. Then finally Angular, 3 classes. So these are the number of days left out for us to complete our course. Okay, 5, 10, 16 days. Total 16 more classes left out for us to complete. So all are very, very important. Okay, right? That's about for today.